Hi. Hello. Welcome to my exposition dump. I hope you brought your notepad. This is roguelike Runescape, a game mode developed not by me, for I am sheep, but rather by a kindly gentleman named the OSRS Dream. I'm basically following the rules he crafted over his short stint with the series, making only minor adjustments as I see fair and fit, without compromising the core and the bulk of the concept. The goal of this account is to achieve an infernal cape, but in the most roundabout way possible. There's no straight line to Zuck. In fact, there's no straight line to anything in this game mode, as we shall discover together. The idea is this: I'm randomly assigned an area in Gielinor, and I'm stuck in that region for 24 in-game hours. While there, I'm trying to progress my account as much as possible and gear up for the randomly selected boss of that region. This could be Barrows or Giant Mole. This could be Theater of Blood or Corrupted Gauntlet, so long as the boss is unlocked. If I die in the final encounter, I will have to empty out my entire bank, gear, supplies, and everything else except for specified quest items. If I succeed against the boss, I mark this region complete, and I cannot roll it again until I wipe. I get to keep my bank as I progress to a new region, and I also unlock a permanent bank slot that is protected from any future wipes. These bank slots are mutable, meaning the slot persists regardless of what's in it. If I currently have a rune axe in it but want to upgrade to my shiny dragon axe, I can. Or if I toss the axe altogether for a new staff, that is also acceptable. And regarding those quest items, quests themselves are going to be very difficult to complete since I can't leave my current zone, nor can I select which zone I go to next, and some quests require you to hop between multiple regions multiple times. Let's dissect Desert Treasure 1. It starts in the desert with just a few lines of dialogue, then it hops to the dig site in Misthalin, then back to the desert, to Kandarin, Desert, Kandarin, Mauritania, Misthalin, Mauritania, Asgarnia, and finally ending back in the desert. That's 11 different region changes, and most of those have to be in the exact order I listed. I'm probably never going to finish Desert Treasure 1, so sue me for allowing myself to keep quest items on wipe. If I complete every single region in a row without wiping, I'm rewarded by the big, gaping hole, the hot and sweaty one, the Inferno. Immediately upon completion of the 11th and final region, I will unlock the Inferno without needing to roll Karamja. I'm allowed 2 hours of prep from all of Gielinor and then 1 life in the Inferno. Or I can sacrifice my prep time for 2 attempts. What happens if I die in the Inferno? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what's possible, so I can't judge what is fair or unfair as punishment for death. Along with normal rules, do I lose 50% of my permanent bank slots? Do I lose all my permanent bank slots? Do I lose the account entirely and have to start a new one? We're gonna have to figure that one out together. I would love to get everyone's feelings about it as the series progresses. There are more rules, but seeing as I've big dumped on you enough and you get the gist, I've put them in the description of the video. Hold me to these rules. If I break a rule, I lose a permanent bank slot of your choosing. Seeing as this idea is really just in its infancy, there might be some wonderful suggestions out in the wild for tweaks to the rules. And if I do update them, I'll make sure to strike the old rule and have the new rule dated, just to keep everyone up to speed. Now let's talk Misthalin. This is going to be what I consider the default starting zone. Disregarding the fact that it's where you spawn, and is by far the most early and friendly zone, I actually think it's necessary to start here because it's required to unlock both Mauritania and Varlamore, substantially increasing the available region pool for the next roll. We're going to go with the League's framework, so Misthalin includes Fossil Island, Soul Wars, Xanaris, the Abyssal Area, the Abyssal Nexus, and the Scar, and any other portals physically located in the area. The Temple of the Eye, the location for Guardians of the Rift, is technically in Mauritania, but the only entrance to it is in the Wizard's Tower, so for all intents and purposes, it's Misthalin. I know it seems silly to spell this out, but I also know how many dweebs like to get technical. Xanaris is an interesting case, however, because if fairy rings are unlocked, it means you have a portal to Xanaris in almost every zone. But in order to avoid total confusion, I will strictly be grouping Xanaris with Misthalin. Puro, on the other hand, the place where you catch imps in the wheat, also has portals all over the world, and I deem it free game for any region so long as there's a wheat field. These two choices might seem incongruent, but no quest is required to enter Puro, only 17 Hunter, whereas a Misthalin quest is required to enter Xanaris. This is my distinction. There are 5 bosses in Misthalin, but only 3 are possible without extensive quests or levels. Obor, the hill giant boss, Bryophyta, the moss giant boss, and Scurius, the rat king. Scurius is immediately available, while Obor and Bryophyta cowardly hide behind key drops. The rate for a giant key is 1 in 128 from hill giants, and the mossy key is 1 in 150 from moss giants. We'll have to see if any of these drop in the 24 hours here. Getting those drops might not seem daunting to others, but with time being my greatest resource and in short supply, the idea of potentially going dry makes me not care to stubbornly tunnel vision on it. I'm actually tired of talking. Let's begin. It's hard to know what to do first on an account like this. I'm just going to extract as much experience as I possibly can out of the inventory that I have. I'm not going to drop it, so I'm going to head over to the gobbies and get me some ranged experience. Alright, first easy clue. Probably not going to be able to complete it. I have no expectations, but it's nice to see one, I guess. And with stackable clues now, I don't know how many you can stack on a fresh account. I don't know if it's just like 1, maybe. I don't know, we'll have to check. A level 2. Alright. First level, baby. A lot of firsts. I love my firsts. 3 ranged and 4 combat, baby. I'm no longer a noob. And a chef's hat too. Man. Gotta bury every single bone because prayer on this account is gonna be nightmarish. I'm basically gonna have to go to Blue Dragons on Isle of Souls and then just bury them as I kill them. I'm not gonna be able to take them to the Ectofuntus. Nor will I be able to take him to the Chaos Altar. So I'm just going to have to bury each dragon bone for 72 experience. I'm running out of arrows now. I got to switch to Wind Strike to finish out these goblin kills. Okay. I was glad to get an early chef hat because I want to use it at the Cook's Guild and for clue scrolls. I know there's a chocolate bar spawn in the Chef's Guild, so maybe there's some value to it, maybe not. 4 ranged. I don't know if I'm going to need to stop for every single level, but usually on an Ironman, I don't get range levels for a long time, so I'm just, it's nice to see them. Level 2 magic has taken basically all of my starting runes. I thought I was going to get like level 4 or something out of this. Okay. All right. I love the gob grind, but I think it's time to move on. I'm out of arrows. Krend. I think I'm gonna save it. I should probably drop it, but I am dumb, so I'm gonna save it. I don't know why. Do I get the armor? Do I get the free armor? Do I get the free awesome hardcore Ironman armor for free? I mean, win in Rome. I've got to start basically every quest that I possibly can while I'm here, and if I can finish them, great. If I can't, well, we'll just wait till the next region, but starting them is the most important part, so we'll just do that, and always make sure to thank your quest givers. I just got a spade, 4x marks the spot, so you might be thinking I'm going up to Ed Sheeran up here to shear some of his sheep, but nope. I'm an onion man, a man of the onion. I'm a ghost man, man of the ghosts. I'm like Casper, but I don't piss my pants. And for my next act, I will be man of the axe. I mean, fuck, I am poor. I am poor man. I must steal from poor man to make myself rich. I'm like Robin Hood. I will be man of steel one more time. Fuck you. Level 2. Ha 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 ha. Level 3, I'm like Joker and the Batman. They come together to steal from the poor. Ha! That's right, level 4. But yet still so far away from the 200 gold I need for the steel axe. Okay, never mind. I know I'm gonna lose my hardcore status anyway, and I could just die and like come back full health and just keep stealing from the dude, but I'm gonna keep my hardcore just a little bit longer. I'm gonna do X marks the spot instead. You know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna go fishing instead. I think that's gonna be my goal here. Actually, I'm gonna light some logs. I'm a little, I don't have the best efficiency going on right now. Hopefully we can improve that as I'm not so spread thin of logs and fishing and fighting and questing. We'll see where I end up in 2 more minutes. And by 2 more minutes, I meant 2 more seconds. Level 2 fire making. 2 logs later, another level. I'm telling you, I'm on my way to glory. Maybe I'll go fishing now. Just kidding, you nincompoops. I tricked you. I'm gonna be the pickpocketiest man until I get my 200 gold with my 5 health. Okay, I'm doing it. I am going fishing. I am heading there now. I am walking. Here I go. Just kidding, I am leaving fishing. I hate fishing. I would never go fishing. Get me out of the fishing. Hey, you know me, I'm going back to pickpocketing, baby. You can't keep an old thief away. I am level 5. I am level 5 now. Just kidding, you goofballs. I'm just getting my axe so I can go back to fishing. Ha! Just kidding, I'm gonna go light some logs. You guys fell for it. You guys fall for it every single time. You guys are easy pickings. Light the log! Nothing like kicking off the old shoes and letting the trouble of the day melt away. Just relaxing here with my shrimps, baby. I fucking get a shrimp. I've got 2 minutes left of this challenge. Get me a shrimp. There we go. Teach a man to fish. Am I right? Am I right? Okay, this is actually miserable. People forget about how bad early fishing is when you can only do shrimp. I want to do sardine. I don't know how I'm gonna get fishing bait. I don't know how I'm gonna get level 5. I don't know how I'm gonna get fishing bait. I don't have access to any fishing stores, so is there something that drops fishing bait? Level 2 fishing is double the catch rate, right guys? Right? Genuinely, I've never wanted sardines as bad as I do now. Shrimps on the Barbie. I'm not gonna burn. It's level 2. I'm not gonna burn a single one. It's impossible. What the? Fishing them may have been hell, but you know what? Cooking them was actually pretty pleasant. I got level 5, but you know what I'm gonna do with these now? That's right, baby. We're gonna be thieving. I'm going back to my roots. Evil Fat is coming back. Level 6 men are just letting me in their pants now at a whim. I should probably go up and just thieve from the tea stalls, because you can't fail and it's so much experience and so quick. And then I could come back here and get as much money as I wanted, as fast as I wanted without failing as much. But you know what? I'm on a time limit. I gotta waste time. I never thought I'd see the day when I loved the beekeeper random event. I never thought I'd see the day where I saw 2 of them bastards. Oh God. Oh no. What am I gonna use my lamp on? I don't have herb lore unlocked. What do I lamp? Crafting? Hunter? Magic? I might be lamping magic. I'm gonna save it. We'll see. Level 7, right as rain. Level 8, ain't that great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, level 9, 15, 16, no 17. That was my longest run, but man, that felt good. All right, my stealing days are over, but my steal days have just begun. Was it worth it? Probably not, just for a steel axe, but we'll see. Level 5 fire making. I'm the warmest bastard around. Get me into winter, Todd. I'm gonna thaw his frozen heart. Alright, I spared you guys some of the levels. There's level 10 fire making. We've unlocked our steel axe by now so I can drop my bronze one, and we're gonna go do something a little bit more valuable to the account. Wood cutting and fire making doesn't offer me very much at all, actually, so maybe that steel axe was a waste of time. Ah, the Magnus of Dukington. I heard you have some mysteries regarding some runes. Pray tell. Wait, you need goblin diplomacy before you can do Lost Tribe? I think that actually ruins all of my plans. Okay, rune mysteries can set aside for a second. I've got another mystery to myster out. Misthalin. Mystery completed. And they gave me some gems that I'm just gonna have to throw away. I can't use these. I'm never gonna have the crafting level 6. Congratulations. But I'm never gonna have the crafting level to even cut these, let alone do anything with them. Alright, fine. Let's mine. Never mind, let's ghost. Hey, that fletching grind's never gonna get any sweeter. Might as well start now. Yeah, I heard there's a bit of an idiot in here. Huh, looks like you. Package secured, chicken killed. I got bigger fish to fry. And it's probably gonna be more shrimp. Mama always told me never leave a log on the ground unbothered by a hog unless you're planning on slobbing the knob. And also, you know what, leather boots, we'll take those too. The experience from Vampire Slayer is going to be pretty nice, but also it's a prerequisite for quite a few other quests in other regions, I believe, so let's eventually do it. Just like all my other quests, eventually! Yeah, you can't go past Draenor Village without doing a little bit of agility. I'm so glad they made the agility change to do this at level 1 instead of level 10. And I'm gonna appreciate the run energy regen, so give me a few minutes here. Level 20 agility. It's been a little bit more than a minute. I realized I'm not going to be able to use the Marks of Grace at all. So I'm just gonna leave them here, man. That hurts, dude. That, sincerely, I don't think I've ever left a Mark of Grace. But it's alright. We move on. We press forward like soldiers. I might as well get the ancient casket here while I'm in Draenor. Not going to be able to finish the quest. Not going to be able to turn it in. That moment we get Asgarnia, that's an instant turn in. We might as well get ourselves the goblin paint cannon so we can train our melees a little bit more efficiently than the bronze sword. And cabbage cape? No. No cabbage cape. Like Mama always said, sour hog on the log before you get flogged. You know what I'm saying? Go get. I've been walking my way up north, a punching and a kicking and a fletching and a chopping, and level 2 strength. 2 prayer, 2 strength, and now 2 fletching. Stop for some tin at the barbarian village, level 6 mining. That's a steel pickaxe if I ever get one. That's right, stronghold of security. I'm thirsty for money. Everyone's favorite part to watch, but no way you can't get me. I'm getting drunk on victory. I got my 10K, but you know what? I was thinking about getting some new shoes. Don't mind if I do. Oh my God, the booze are gonna get me. Look, there's no way Noctis is skipping the gay shoes, and I'm getting that kitty too. Thank you, Gertrude. But first I gotta see a Zaph about a staff. Yeah, I'm definitely going Staff of Air, just because of the magic update that happened. There's no reason to cast anything else unless there's elemental weakness, so I really love the magic changes. While I was doing Children of the Sun, I got a little distracted by Aubrey in his magic shop. I'm gonna buy some runes, and we're gonna kill some dragons later, so I need some water runes. Thought I'd get some thieving levels while I'm up at the tea stall here, and I realized I also have Aubrey's package from Rune Mysteries in my inventory. I hope I don't forget to turn that in. Level 12 thieving, jizz. I'm getting like 13k experience an hour doing this, which is crazy compared to pickpocketing men. Also, total level 100. Nice. thieving. I'm gonna go put these teas in the bank. I think they're kind of like little attack potions. They heal 3 and boost your attack by 2, I think. Probably gonna be nice in some area. Oh, speaking of attack, let's go train a little. If you don't know, you can spam click these attack dummies across the street from the Varrock East Bank and just train your attack level super fast. It's like 15k an hour, but you can only go to level 8. So there we are, level 8 attack, level 6 combat. We're moving up a little bit. Like I said, I want to get 28 thieving before I can do the Isle of Souls chest, which is a chance at the Adamant Scimitar, which is probably going to be my best melee weapon and best strength training as well. All right, this maze random event can actually give the account a pretty big boost, so let's see what we get. I forgot to click on it. Okay, if it's coins, awesome. Runes, awesome. Feathers, awesome. Anything else? 266 coins is nice, but an H rune is pretty useless, and then mithril ore is 100% useless. And also, it could have been so good. All right, I decided to go straight to 28 thieving, spend a little bit here, but that's so I can use the chest on Isle of Souls to thieve from. I won't be able to get lockpicks, unfortunately, except for like implings maybe, but I don't think I can get any in Misthalin otherwise. But I am going to turn in the package to Aubrey so I don't forget and run back down to Draenor. Yoink, this leather body is probably my best in slot ranged armor. Eternally, actually, so, you know, all right, we'll take it. There's Children of the Sun completed, unlocking Varlamore, unlocking the crab. We're actually going to start Priest in Peril here, so that unlocks Mauritania as well. I hope I don't get Mauritania, honestly, that is not a good second area. I do believe I'm going to count this pie dish as a quest item, so yeet. All right, I started a few more quests, Demon Slayer, Romeo and Juliet, Shield of Arav, and on my way to go get the Demon Slayer key from the Varrock Sewer, I noticed the farming patch. I don't have access to farming here, but I would like to get my level as high as possible, so what I'm gonna have to do is I'm just gonna buy a rake, and I'm gonna be raking this patch for 4 experience. Hopefully I can get to level 3, because that's when I can plant barley and start getting an actual decent amount of experience in farming. After getting my thieving level up to a decent level, these warriors actually give a decent amount of coins compared to men and anything else, so it's what I do if I have some extra health and I'm walking by. And would you look at that, I got 4 experience laying on the ground right over there. Oh. And don't you mind if I just drive by and kill you, little rat bastard? Level 3 strength. Wait, what the hell? These rats don't drop bones. Where's my prayer? Orlando Smith, don't I look like quite a slayerin' kind of guy to you? That's right, give me my slayer experience. Give me my hunter experience. Oh, copper longtails, I might actually have to hunt those. By the 9 divines, that hunter, I mean, damn it, not hunter, it's woodcutting. That woodcutting level's fine. You better not mistake me for a fool, Dr. Hollow. I'm a vampire slayer, globe-trotting looking. I still have the experience lamp in my inventory. It's been a while, and I really haven't made up my mind what I'm gonna lamp while I'm in Misthalin. Could get an Addy sword if I don't get my Addy scimitar from the chest. I only consider it a day lived if I've killed a man, laid with a woman, and raked my farming patch. Lurking in the alleys, up to no good, they don't call me Noctis for nothing, Straven, you old dog, let me in yet. You know, pretty frequently I'm running around fletching arrow shafts, and I finally just hit level 3. I hate this skill too. I'm addicted to weeds, baby. You know, you really can't blame Romeo for playing his cards right. He's a dirty rat, but I respect him. Second to worst quest in the game finished, or at least part of it finished, where I have to actually interact with another player dude. Actually kinda gross. Okay, now officially completed.
It might be small, but its experience is mighty. Bush. Wood cutting. Very well, my pants-pissing ghost. See you in hell.
A Restless Ghost completed. 1125 prayer experience, level 10 prayer, 7 combat. Yeah, those prayer levels are pretty nice. They're not going to do much besides like rock skin or whatever the hell it's called. Get hard. I think that's what it's called. Gob is love. Gob is life. We never abandon the gob grind, baby. Level 4 strength. My predicament has deepened. I now have a book of knowledge and a lamp, and neither of which I know what to put on. But level 7 strength, level 9 combat. I'm actually collecting all these bones for Demon Slayer to turn them into Wizard Treyborn, so I'm not totally wasting time at the gob. You know what? After careful deliberation and consideration of all of the grinds I have available in this area, I think I'm just doing prayer for both, for basically all the lamps I get, just all going into prayer. Rune mysteries completed, meaning I can do Priest in Peril, opening up the door to Mauritania. Hey, old hag, why don't you do something nice for once? Why don't you make me some dye? Oh, you can actually just right-click dyes on her now. That's a huge quality. What, dude? This is amazing. Holy cow. All right, I'll start Porcine of Interest, but yeah, I'm never gonna get done. You have to jump between Asgarnia and Misthalin a good handful of times, so it's on the list. It's on the long list. Hey, I thought I smelt the moldy bastard down here. Why don't you come on out and fight me like a rotten rat-tat-toe man-looking son of a slug-looking, my goodness, napkin head looking. You're gonna... wait a minute. Is he actually gonna kill me? Come on, let's put that. You know what I said about napkin head? You know what? I think you're looking fine today, Count. Why don't you just leave it be? You know what? Hey, I didn't want to pull out the N-word and get nuclear on you, but we're switching to magic, baby. Hey, you can't handle me at my wind striking best, Count Draenor. Let me just take off the helmet. Let me just, you know what, Count Draenor? You know what? Kablam. Ooh, kablam. Ooh, you can't out-heal this. Count your days, Count Draenor. You're freaking done, dude. I'm putting you back in that coffin. 2. 3. You know what, Count Draenor? It's time to get hard. Rockskin. Okay, you know what? You're nothing to me. You know what? I don't even want to bother with your dumb ass looking. You know what? I'll see you later. I'm actually pretty annoyed I couldn't kill Count Draenor, so you know what? It's time to dig up the skull, baby. With the power of the Draenor skull, no vampire can stop me. I'm going right back in, baby. And by right back in, I meant right back into the weed patches. And by right back in, I meant right back into the top to turn in Ernest the chicken. Yeah, you can't stop me, Count Draenor. You know, you can't end my life prematurely like that. I don't need food to take out your dusty ass, Count Draenor. I got the power of the wind behind me and a full tank of health. Oh, God. You... Magic level 4, baby. Woohoo! You know what? I'm skedaddling. 10th times the charm, Count Draenor. I'm getting drunk on power. I'm drinking your blood. 12 max hits later, a magic level. I think it's time to die. Vampire. Success. Returning to my roots. Cook's assistant. Completed. I didn't realize I hadn't done Cook's Assistant yet. Crafting might be a very annoying skill for Misthalin only. It's this or pottery, I think? Never doubt the gods. In my moment of greatest fear, Sarah Doman blesses me with 150 crafting experience and 60 coins. A really big quest to get out of the way while I'm here is Lost City, but 31 crafting's not going to be a hiccup. It's total, no way. 31 crafting? Come on. Surprising. Come on. You're a big, strong guy. You think you needed those 3 keys to get behind that pane of glass for the dang sword that's been on your wall? You made me go get 3 keys for nothing? Bryson. Dang that old demon, I'm gonna go get myself a kitty instead. Come here, you rat cat bastard, get in my sack. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I need a sardine. I don't even think I have level 5 fishing yet. Oh. Demons, cats, and demon cats. Eh, the heck with all that. I'm more of a dog man. Now let me kill this dog. Hey, it may have taken 10 minutes, but you know what they say, revenge is a dish best served cold, baby. Alright, dead dog coming right up, Drezel, you dumb-looking, dog-eating, scrambled brain-looking son of a... Hear that, everybody? Bone Man wants more bones. Well, I'm here to oblige. Just kidding, I'm probably never gonna give that old man his bone, but you know what I will do? I'm gonna get my farming level up. Ooh, so close, level 2. Oh. Okay, so the only reasonable way to get fishing bait that I need for sardines is to kill zombies here in the Varrock sewers. So they have a pretty good drop rate, so it should be pretty fast to get some. And when I said pretty fast, I meant they're kicking my ass. These guys, even if I like fight one of them at a time, they still just kick my ass. But then I usually have to end up fighting like 2 or 3 at a time. Alright, in a full inventory full of bad food, I got a handful of kills and no bait. Ah, but wait. Lesser zombie here? It has a lower drop chance, but if I can actually kill them in a reasonable amount of time and with less food, then it's totally worth it. Rat bone! Okay, I just spent so much time on level 1 rats, getting my defense and strength and hit points up, so maybe I'll try these zombies again? I'm not totally out of their level range, but they're still not really worth it, so I'm thinking about going back to the, level 16. Going back to the other small little guys. Okay, don't laugh at me, I'm taking a little gob break, doing some training, and most importantly, honestly, that prayer level 13 coming in, bada bing. That's gonna be nice. Superhuman strength. Okay, everything was worth it. I just kicked the hell out of the zombie. I took no damage. And look, a weed. What am I gonna do with a weed? It's been like 30 kills. I don't think they drop fishing bait. Oh, I had fishing bait turned off. Oh no. I hope I didn't miss any. You guys might not know this, but there's actually only one fishing pole I have access to in all of Misthalin, and it's this one on Isle of Souls. Isle of Souls has so many good, just random little drops that if without it, this challenge would have been horrible. But yeah, I got bird trap, box trap. I can like do hunter now. Okay, you know what I said about this challenge not being horrible? And doing hunter now? I don't know if you guys have ever tried catching these copper longtails at level 9. This is, I've probably failed 15 times in a row, and I don't know how much more I can take of this.
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only time? And who can say if your love grows
You know, this has just been a colossal waste of time. I've only gotten one so far. 2. Okay, I braved many birds later. Level 17 hunter. That gets me baby implings. So I think I'm just gonna stop there for hunter. I think, you know what? I can get into Puro from any other region I roll next. So I think I'm done. Okay, I'm taking the fishing bait I so hardly earned. I'm gonna get my level 5 fishing. I don't care how long it takes me. I'm grounded here until I get it, and then I'm getting a sardine. Give me that cat. I've never seen a fish that looks so sweet in my life. Never forget where you came from or where you're going. Keep your eyes up.
Oh, my little chat, I have a cuisine for you. You bitch. Oh, you're a sneaky little chat, but I found you.
You're coming with me to your mother.
A beautiful family reunion, I see.
Oh, I'm glad I could help. A rock. We roll. We are weak. Its toll. We kick. Our goal. Be not frightened. No soul. I have freed you. Console. Rocks in the hole. We stroll. More for you. Bung hole. And there's Mauritania unlocked with a crazy amount of prayer experience. I always forget how much experience this quest gives. Level 17 prayer. We're gonna buy more casts for Water Strike. We're going to dragons finally. I gotta get my prayer level up a little bit more if I want to be able to stand a chance against any of the final bosses. But first, level 3 farming, just from raking weeds. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but I've been painstakingly remembering to do this as a task. And with level 3, we can plant barley, which I think I'm gonna go do. I'm interested to see how much experience it gives. All right, get in the dirt. Ooh, 8 experience, that's double a weed, baby. What's really nice is that to pay, you only have to do 3 buckets of compost, and you can just buy the compost from the farmer. I tried to kill some wizards for some robes, but all I got were these 2 lousy chaos runes, huh? I'm just gonna go to dragons. This is kind of a waste of time. I don't really need magic gear. The Isle of Souls dungeon. I actually really like this place. It has a lot of really interesting creatures in here, and just things to explore for low-level Ironman accounts. I've got Water Strike, and I'm here. I might as well get the Walking Volcano. I think that's my first point. Congratulations. Wahoo! Because of the increased damage against fire giants, I'm actually getting a lot of levels here between like prayer with the big bones and then magic and hit points. It's really nice, but they have a bad leash over here. It's hard to safe spot them. And they hit hard. And there's a skeleton that prowls around that PJs me. Oh, here he comes. I grow very weary of this. I've got Skelly smacking me here, and I don't have a dragon fire shield because I can't start, oh, fuck. All right, there goes my hardcore. I had to lose it eventually. There's no reason to hold on to it. Having no anti-dragon shield and having to run past the dragons with like less than 20 health has been a real fly in my pudding. So I'm gonna kill some greater and lesser demons here, see if I can get any sort of drop. They drop some rune items, so we'll see if I can get an upgrade. Even like just a shield upgrade over the wooden shield would be nice. Mithril Square obtained. And also these guys have a decent prayer drop, so that's nice. And they are weak to water spells as well, so it's kind of like killing dragons, but what's worse? I think only once before in my life have I been joyful to see a steel scimitar drop. All right, I made it over into the safe spot that's away from the skeleton, but I have to like lure the baby dragons to attack me so I don't get hit by Big Mom over there when I want to run out and grab the bones. Like I predicted, burying these dragon bones, especially for how hard they are to get for me, just burying them is so painful. And then watching the ensouled heads drop, and knowing that I'm not going to be able to use them ever and I'm just going to have to drop them is also very painful. Considering I got 3 Law Runes as a drop, this 25 magic to teleport to Varrock might be pretty nice. Prayer level 20? I've been in this cave for a while, and I got 28 thieving before I came here so I could try unlocking this chest for something. Might as well do it now. And that's why I don't want to do it, baby. Hey, I thought I killed you in Castle Draenor. What the heck you doing? Ooh, a lamp. Okay. I was sitting around here waiting for a fire giant aggro to fall off so I could rid myself of this skeleton, but I'll take a lamp. Yeah, prayer. Because, prayer's been so tedious and horrible up until now, and I still really want to get 43 prayer, or like anything. Yeah, I'm doing fire giants right now instead of dragons. I can kill them so much faster, and like just for burying bones, I don't know, maybe it's worth it to do for prayer training. But it's definitely faster magic training, and I get more value out of each rune, and I don't have any money, so I might as well get the magic levels. Hit points 29, magic 34, combat level 29. I've gotten so many ensouled heads. I've gotten so many Ranar weeds, and I'm not going to be able to use any of them. And that looks to be about the end of my runes. I'm pawning the handful of blood runes I have just so I can get some more money for runes. It's time for genius time. So what I did, instead of buying runes, I bought some arrows. I'm going to go into the Mass World Scurious, and I'm going to attack the little rat ads that give you a max hit of 15 guaranteed, and I'm just going to skyrocket experience for ranged. I think I see a small problem with my plan here. I think I'm running into an issue. This might be an insurmountable issue. And the rats are dying before I can even attack them. But hey, I got 1 point of damage for 1 combat achievement point. Whee! Hey, but you know what isn't a total tarnish on my name? A handful of barley, baby. 9.5 experience. Okay. Look at that farming level. I'm actually leveling it. I don't have to grasp for straws. I grasp the barley. Level 5 farming is higher than I thought I'd get here, and I can grow onions. Not useful here, but, in a different world, in a different realm, onions might be pretty nice. I got me a fire battle staff off the fire giants, and it needs level 30 attack to wield, so I'm gonna just kind of do that. And I might as well farm out some fishing bait so I can get some fishing experience pretty easily while I'm doing that. All right, I got level 25 attack and I got 30 bait and some droppable herbs. I think that's going to be good for the time being. Sometimes we got to separate ourselves from our grinds, from our metropolitan lives. We just got to come fish and jive. As I was jiving, I jived upon the notion that I should probably save the remainder of my precious bait till I get to level 10 so I can catch sardines and herring and really maximize that fishing bonus. So I'm going to be doing shrimps until 10, and that's going to take a long time. Snazzy hat, don't you mind me. Level 10 fishing, now watch me explode. Oh, 30 experience for just 1 bait. That's 3 shrimps. Bait spent. Fishing 14. Cooking 18. You know what? Herring's not even that good of food. That's the really unfortunate part about all this. Sardines and herring are pretty worthless, so wine is eternally my best food. And that doesn't stop me from whining, huh? Hey, level 15 fishing. Maybe anchovies will speed up the process a little bit. 40. Noctis, you're a dang old fool. All right, I guess 40 is not bad, but that makes it like an average of 20. But it's not even an average of 20 because like your catch rate of anchovies is going to be so much lower. It's like 15 experience per. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, maybe I you know what? I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what? I do know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Despite my pure anger, I gritted my teeth and I pushed on and persevered to 20 fishing. Now we can do trout. Now I don't have to worry about freaking fishing bait. I can just get some feathers and I can go catch some fish and I can cook them and I can get really good food. It's gonna be great. I'm a jiving barley fool for level 6 farming. Just go get some feathers, Noctis. It's gonna be great. You're so smart, Noctis. You're a genius. Oh yeah, I forgot. Feathers are only obtainable from chickens in Misthalin. Oh, I can't just go buy me some feathers. No. But you know what? At least the prayer rate is better than dragons, so I'll kill these chickens. Prayer level 23 is no joke. For some reason, I still want to use this fire battle staff, so 28 attack, almost there.
29 attack, but I can't slow down.
24 prayer. 31 hit points, but I'm going so fast you can't even see it. Level 30 attack. I can finally wield my fire battle staff, and I'm probably just gonna end up selling it and getting an Addy sword. It might seem like a mistake to spend so many feathers on arrow shafts, but you know what? I got big plans incoming. There she be, boys, the first of millions. I'll be honest, I totally forgot to turn in Gertrude's cat. But hey, we've got to finish, so now I have a cat for more quests. Alright man, I've been putting myself to the grindstone. But now I'm running out of feathers. And I'm kinda wishing I had just saved some of my feathers instead of fletching them all into headless arrows. Chickens, but this time I'm Kiggins for all that strength. Which I should have leveled instead of attack. Here we are. Somebody should have told me that I needed 32 quest points to even start Dragon Slayer. You know what? That would have been really nice. 40 cooking is a pretty good milestone for cooking lobsters, but now I just have to catch up my fishing. 40 fishing. I've officially fully unlocked lobsters. So if I get an area that relies on lobsters, I'll have food, at least. Yo, check out Frog Motel up here in the corner killing unicorns with a black two-hander. Homie knows how to play the game right. 20 mining, 400 total level. We're coming along here. So actually, a lot of time spent fishing, a lot of time spent thinking. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna make a bunch of bronze bars, we're gonna get a bunch of bronze arrow tips, and we're just gonna fletch them. Smith in level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I actually got 12, but who's counting, huh? I got 1400 arrow tips, got a lot of shaft. We're gonna be fletching these into arrows and then just getting as much range training as we can. Level 15 fletching, that gets me iron arrows, which has been a secondary goal of mine. Most areas don't have access to copper and tin to make bronze, but almost everywhere has access to iron. So with level 15 fletching, I can make iron arrows for range training, but I don't have the smithing level for it yet. So I'm going to try to catch up on that before we leave this area. Decided to come to an iconic free-to-play range training spot with all my arrows, but at level 4 range, it's miserable. Never mind. Bye-bye. What's more iconic than hill giants? It's cows, baby. 25 prayer doesn't get me much, but it's a nice looking level. Oh, and protect item. Wow-wee. 17 range. I was robbed of a level up message, but cows have been fun, doing good. I think I'm gonna go back to hill giants though, because I do still want some drops from hill giants, believe it or not, besides just the big bones. I would like the studded chaps and body, but the price is a little too high for me considering I'm probably going to want all of my money for runes, depending on who the final boss is going to be. I did come back to hill giants like I said I was going to, and you know what? I did get 20 ranged, bada bing, that's my willow bow. Finally, it's been sitting in my inventory for a long time. 22 range, but I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I think I'm going to come back here with melee, because the kills aren't fast enough for what I need, and I've only got 5.5 hours left. Look at this dude shaking in his loincloth as I came down this stairs. He's like, what the hell is that? Yeah, that's my secret weapon. The fire battle staff. Never mind. You know what? I disrespected the simple simplicity of the mithril sword. The fire battle staff was not working out. Hey, there we go, boys. That was the whole reason we were here at Giants, is trying to get the giant key to unlock Obor. Now, Scurious isn't the only boss that we can do. Working on my melees, 20 defense coming in. I can finally wear Mithril, including this Mithril square shield I picked up. 23 strength coming in, 33 combat. Hey, that seems like a pretty good point to stop. I'm gonna go get my smithing up to 15, I think. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Here's my skills. I know I haven't really shown them very much. I've been kind of just skipping over them, but here's what they look like. And we're about to ding 21 mining, and we got 4 hours, 39 minutes left. Did a lot of smelting, did a lot of smithing, and now we're rounding on 15 smithing, which allows me to smelt iron, and that'll be very useful in future areas. I'm gonna fletch these arrowheads I made and then see what fletching we get to. Decided to bang out a quick 15 fire making because I'm not sure how easily accessible regular trees are in the weirder regions. I'll be honest, I've been pretty neglectful of my farming runs. Ran out of feathers, but I got some hit points. Strength level 24, prayer level 26, combat 34. Fletching level 20, which is oak short bows, very useful if I can get bowstrings in the next region. Decided to quickly unlock Obor's cage so that when I want to fight him and I roll him and not Scurious, I can come kill him. Dragging these blue nuts on your face. 35 magic coming in for some training. Firebolt's gonna come in clutch for the final boss, methinks. 28 prayer. That's steel skin, 475 total level. All right, that might be pretty useful. Since there's less than 3 hours left, I've decided I'm kind of just retiring here. I think, just brushing up on my magic and my prayer the best I can before the final boss. Level 40 magic coming in. That gets me teleport to house, so I can actually go to my house regardless of what region I'm in, just so long as I have a teleport out. On this account, every prayer level feels precious. 29 prayer, I'm still so far from any protections. Quick rake run. Also, I made my cat a little too fat. Uh-oh. Spreading some dung on the patch for level 7 farming. I was so close I had to get it. Maybe you don't have nostalgia for giant frogs like I do, but you know what? 23 range, 23 range, 23 range, 23 range coming in. Ba-ba-ba-booey. Less than 2 hours on the clock. I'm actually dreading this part. I really am dreading this part. So this number 2 here, this is going to be the chunk I roll for Obor. And then number 1 is going to be the chunk for Scurious. Obor is possible. Scurious is impossible. So let's see if this challenge is doomed. And it's Scurious. No, please. Of anything, please not Scurious, man. What's so bad about Scurious? Why am I so scared of a mid-level boss? I thought Noctis was a pro-elite gamer. Mechanically, the boss is simple. Pray correctly and manage ads. But Scurious in solo is a serious DPS check. Below 400 health, Scurious will periodically heal himself while summoning ads that demand attention. If you can't damage him quick enough, he can effectively stay at 400 health forever. I once built an account to try and solo Scurious at the lowest level and cheapest gear possible. And because of the DPS check mechanics, I found the minimum requirements to be higher than I initially expected. And those minimums were far higher than what I have available to me on this account. Even if I was able to push the fight to its limits, there's enough chip damage from the ads that adds up quickly. But worst of all, I don't even have protection prayers. So the damage I'll be taking won't be chip damage. Even with 3 full inventories of food, I don't think I could surmount this task. Not this time. Alright, prep time, staring down the barrel of a gun. I'm basically going to be using the next 2 hours to get as much experience out of my bank as possible. I've got some things stored up there. I'm just going to try to process them. Use as many of these arrows as I can, get as much range experience. Level 27, get some prayer experience. For the fight itself, I'm going to be using Windbolt, which has a max of 12, but it uses chaos runes. Chaos runes cost about 100 a piece, so I'm going to go through my bank and sell everything. Get as much money as I can as well. I'm going to make some bronze knives to kill the ads quickly, and I'll fall back on my bow and arrows if I really need to. 28 ranged. Fresh baguette. 29 ranged. 30 ranged and 37 hit points. 30 prayer, but I don't think I'm going to get level 31 for ultimate strength. Not in time. Bah! Even with adamant arrows, Windbolt just does more damage. Bah! Bah! Buying my trusty food. Awesomely remembering to finish Daddy's home and get a house. Level 8 construction. Using my daddy's hard planks. Bah! Bah! Bing! Geniusly like a genius, I'm going to turn these law runes I got into money. Between the gold bars and the gold necklaces, I have effectively turned each law rune into like 1.5 chaos runes. I am a genius of alchemy. Okay, and now witness that I am a genius of mining and a genius of level 500 total levels. Genius of the forge, I am level 16. Would a genius smith make 130 bronze knives? Maybe not, but a genius of scurrious will. For my next gene, you are about to witness the genius of mercantile. I am a machine that turns valuable things into money. I am a genius capable of turning money into chaos, specifically 120 chaos. Now witness me turn fear into a brown skid mark in my pants named Scurrious. Alright boys, 10 seconds left on the clock. We're officially at the end of Misthalin. There's nothing left we can do. That's a lot of buildup to something that's probably going to be long, drawn out, and just miserable. Oh, here we go. Ooh, started with a hit. Okay. And another one. This is gonna be cake. No problem. I'm just gonna have to kite him. Wonderful. Well, let's take a moment to thank our sponsor, Cackle Hatchery. Have you been interested in raising chickens, turkeys, peacocks, or any other various fowl, but nervous to prowl down at the hardware store for cheap chicks? Cackle Hatchery has all your fowl needs in one place, with hatching eggs galore. White egger, green egger, blue egger, more. Speckled Sussex, Black Australorp, Buff Orpington, Delaware. Maybe you already have some ornery hens. Fear not. Cackle Hatchery's ceramic nest eggs are the perfect fit into your coop life. Eye-shattering realism to trick human and hen alike. Use them as egg-pecking deterrents, nest box trainers, or testing for broody hens. Maybe you don't need them for practical uses. They make great home decorations since they don't spoil. Or even a great gift for the chicken heads in your life. Cackle Hatchery. Keep your cockles cackling. I am a machine that turns ouchies into wine. Ow. Also, I have lost my run energy, and I have lost half my runes, and he still has 419 health. Dude, Walking is of no issue to me. They call me Stephen Walking. I used to go on walks with my grandmother. She could keep up better than you, you fat rat looking. Hey, why come nobody told me you get combat experience here? Level 41 magic. I could have brought death runes instead and gotten one more max hit. Incredibly tragic. I have now phased him. This is going wonderfully. I see no potential problems in my future. Well, would you look at that? I phased him again and he has 415 health and here come the rats. Oh baby, I was prepared. I am now out of runes. I am now out of hope. I am switching to my bow. I hit. That's nice. More rats, no issue. I am a ninja with throwing stars. Ah yes, send in your little rats to finish me off. I hate you. I hate this. Please get me out of your sewage kingdom. Hey, 2 minutes to spare. That's enough time to drop everything out of my bank and have a little cry. It's pretty pathetic when a chocolate cake and a ham hood are part of your kept item, the most valuable items on your person. Dropping the herbs and dropping the ensouled heads actually hurts. I'm not gonna pick it up on any other account. I just don't care. But so whoever's here, congratulations. All right, here's the empty bank. I'm gonna keep the Falador teleport just in case I roll as Garnia, then I can teleport there easily. Everything else is gone. Well, I've selected all the available chunks, not including Misthalin, because we don't repeat. Let's see what we get next. Honestly, just as long as it's not Mauritania, that's kind of my limit. Okay, I'll take Karamja. Karamja, how do I feel about Karamja? It's gonna be nice for agility trainings with the Brimhaven Agility Arena update. I don't know, it might be horrible, but Verf did it, and he did the Inferno off of Karamja alone. So you know what? Spending 24 hours in Karamja might not be so bad. Jad is gonna be a pain in the butt, but I'm gonna have to work on ranged. I gotta do a deep dive into Karamja, into the jungle, and you know, hopefully I will be better prepared than I was this time. Find out next time on Dragon Ball P.